Modeling, my friend, I hope that you are well. Time flies, and you and I have known each other for more than 30 years. There are thousands of words and a myriad of thoughts from our past. I don't know where to begin, but let's start from our first encounter. In my youth at that time, I was 17 years old, bright and fresh-faced. My spirit could be compared to a blooming flower at springtime. If I remember correctly, our meeting starts with making trees. As a child, I was fond of painting and doing artwork. A friend of mine asked me to do a landscape for an architectural model, and this is how we met for the first time. I stepped into your world, and since then, I have never thought of leaving you. Oh no. I indeed thought that leaving once. It was not long after I started my business. In 1995, the business was so unstable that I couldn't pay my employees. You know me well. I'm prideful. I would be embarrassed to borrow money from relatives and friends. In my hardest time, I overdrew 7 credit cards to issue paychecks. I used to be an employee. I definitely could understand the hardship of missing a paycheck at the end of the month. Well, I admit that I thought about leaving you, but I only considered it in that one moment. Facing the difficulties of my career choice, I chose to persist. Persisting was the only option. I had no other choice. It seemed miserable at the time. Actually, no. I started this career because of my passion for it. So perhaps miserable is not the right word to describe this struggle. To be honest, I'm also very grateful that you did not give up on me during that tough time and patiently taught me a lesson. Time is life. How much time you devote corresponds to the quality of your work. Do you remember the sinks we made? Yes, it was the one where I had to bend each faucet by hand. Every single faucet of the building had to be bent and installed with switches. The scale and color had to be consistent and be an exact match to the real ones. Yes, it should be done with accuracy without any variance. If the buyer compared the model with the building and found any detail that did not match reality, it would cause problems with our clients. Because we build each model diligently and accurately, our customers are satisfied and delighted. Nowadays, buildings and urban planning models are not as simple as they were years ago. It's really magnificent because new features like the sound, light, and electricity have all been added in. I'll tell you a secret. Yesterday, I saw the whole Istanbul city planning Turkey model again at the International Property event in France. Haha, I'm still very excited. I still remember making the sand on the beach. It really took a lot of effort and focus to make it layered and to make the moving yachts. I can't wait to experience it again. Okay, I don't wait to flatter myself, so I'll come back to the present. You always talk about trying to achieve perfection in our architectural models. You say that you can see the passion which goes into each model. I can't agree more. I am really fascinated by the idea of adding figurines to building models. Wow, adding the little people is really like a ceremony. Those figures can't be purchased. They have to be handmade by the craftsman. Each figure has unique features which insistently give warmth to a cold building. Their alive make the whole building alive. Oh, the best craftsman is still the Master Wu. He's younger than me, But in China, a skilled person should be addressed as master, no matter their age. Frankly speaking, I don't make the figurines anymore. It isn't because I am lazy, but because we have a lot of skilled craftsmen like Master Wu in RJ models. Each of them is more skilled than me. They all are skilled craftsmen in the field. They respect this business as well as their craft. I can't match their talent. I just admire them, and am thankful I'm able to work with them. I am very fortunate that I have the opportunity to work with these like-minded colleagues who have allowed RJ Model to grow consistently. Today, we have now grown into an international business and have partnerships with the world's greatest architects. We can demonstrate on a world stage that wisdom acquired from China's history is creativity and craftsmanship. Do you know 2 out of the 7 wonders of the modern world selected by The Guardian in 2017 belong to my motherland? One is Beijing Daxing International Airport, and the other is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. The Beijing Daxing International Airport will be the largest international aviation integrated transportation hub in the world. With a terminal of about 1.4 million square meters, the planned annual passenger flow throughout the airport will reach 100 million people. The newly completed Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is the largest sea bridge in the world, with a total length of 55 kilometers. RJ Models is honored to participate in these 2 projects and to have the opportunity to contribute our efforts to these epoch-making buildings. I am so privileged to be able to contribute to the growth of my country. Even though I look pretty young, I am already in my 40s. The older I am, the more I cherish my memories. I also remember a lot of things from when I was young. With my mom and dad, brother and sister, we were a family of 5, squeezed in a 10 square meter room in Hong Kong, which we used for eating, sleeping, living, everything. I remember my father and older brother lying in a bed reading books and newspaper, and my older sister doing homework on her bed, which was made of wood planks, while I sat in bed watching cartoons on TV. Now I also have my own family and children, and when they ask me how I used to live, there is no way for me to describe it to them, to make them understand. I carry all those details with me, and I put those memories into my models. Once again, I am thinking of the models and thinking of you. Thank you.